Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to talk about my wiring harness a little bit. Since I run pretty much the same setup, usually I'll run the ADJ StarTech Boombox 2s. But since Nathan 343 and DJ Fire, he's letting me use his Stingers tonight because I want to see how they look on mine, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to order some in 86 my Boombox 2s. They're going to go right onto my wiring harness, especially since it's the same manufacturer and the same plug setup and everything. So we're going to see how that works out, because that way I can integrate those lights right in. And if you guys want to come over and take a look, there's a whole bunch of zip ties and a whole bunch of planning, because I don't necessarily change my setup that much, so it makes it a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to pull through this so you guys can kind of see. Now I got stuff on here for my fog machines and everything else, and it looks like a mess right now, but as soon as we get this thing up in the air, you're going to see exactly how fast this thing's going to go. So I've got the backs marked on my power strip so I know which side is left and which side is right. That way, and I would do that from the back because, of course, you know, like a driver or steering. So left side's marked. First thing I do is I got a zip strip here. All I got to do is mount that into the middle, and then we just start running it out. Extension cords, everything's on these already. Move jack because that's for the TV. Another thing that I did was I went and bought hardware. I had tried self-tapping these, and they just didn't hold up to the weight of the harness. And it turns out it's a 6x32 screw that fits on there, and that allows me to just come right up here and get these lined up. Got to be able to see. Here we go. I can set the depth of the screws as well, so that I can get them to lock on. Okay, so as you can see, my bolt times, my power strips go right on. I have an open space. I know it seems like I run a lot. Every light up here is LED. I think the only thing I'm running is possibly the TV. Everything else is an LED light. So, I mean, I'm not super concerned about the power saving side of this. I do get everything clipped in, at least temporarily. That's going to be a little bit more because that's where we... It's up this way. So we're starting out here at the very end. We got our line dancer. We've got our power in. This also supports a power out, plus our DMX, which is running through the wiring harness to the other side. At this point, I'm going to start hooking up movers. And there's no real way to mess it up because they all only go one way. There's that. Now then, where am I at? I need to power up these, and since they're the same ADJ StarTech as mine, these are just going to plug right into where mine were. All right, that's 3 lights already set up. Now I've got to run power to the spider, which is right here. It's coming off of this one. And I'm gonna run it right. Yep, he's got that one pushed down a little bit, but it's gonna do just
Mike, how do you like your event table?
I love it. The ProX MK Mesa 2. I don't think they're offering it anymore. I mean, you might be able to find some out there on clearance, but I love this table. It is way better.
What do you like about it so much?
The size. I mean, I love that I can get my board in my box up here, my laptop, everything that I need. If
He has the same mixer as me, and he screwed it down into this old cabinet thing I had. He just puts the lid on it, and everything's in there. He's also got his microphones. What microphones are you rocking out there, Mike?
I'm running the
GLS,
the GT Audio.
I believe Rick Webb uses those.
GTD Audio, 4 wireless mics. I got all my mics in my drawer up here. Actually, I'll show you that because it's kind of cool. See, all my mics and everything are ready to go. They're all paired up to the channel that they're set on, and they're even color coded on the tops there, so you can see the colors of the mics, and those are going to the colors of the channels. Makes it real easy to figure out. So we got blue, orange, green, red, blue, orange, green, and red, and they are all on their corresponding channels.
This is the foam that they shipped in.
Yeah, so I recycled that and fitted into my thing, so I have a little bit more space, and my mics don't really roll around, and they're just as safe as they can be in there. I'll leave that unplugged for now while I get my
What's nice
table.
about it is he's, you know, it's got a little rack so we can fold his antennas down, fold them out when he needs them. Mike, what speakers are you using today?
I'm using my PVXP series, my 800 watt 15-inch subs, and my 700 watt PVXP 15-inch tops.
And how do you like those?
Man, I really love them. The reason I got the subs was because I work at a bar in town here, and I DJ just about every weekend. And man, we've been beating the crap out of those for
Years.
I mean, I've been up there 6 years, and I mean, through different DJs and this and that, these subs they just pound.
How
Like
many
I said,
watts are these subs rated for?
They're 800.
Okay. But they thump pretty good.
I think they might be close to a true 800. And then the tops are rated at 700, which means they're probably 350 a side. You usually just kind
They
of
are powered. He uses powered subs, passive tops. You've got your board, they claim is 6,000 watts, but it's more like
some 6,000 watt programmable, but I'm not sure what that means. I think you'd have to be like a musical engineer or something to be able to get 6,000 watts out of this board. But running at what we're running now is 8 ohm, because I'm only running 2 tops. I use spec on to spec on, which I really like the balance and the sound quality to that we're probably running, I don't know, 250 watts a side, which will be more than enough for this
maybe
room.
300.
And then if we go into, if I piggyback another one on, it'll drop us to 4 ohm, and then we'll run about 375 a side. Still more than enough for what we got going on here.